There's your Gen 1 02 to 07 Busa ECU. Alright, now what we're going to do is put this Maxx sport on. I got a super long harness for my sand reel. But anyhow, we will just disconnect this guy. I'm going to pause it. Okay, then put the ECU adapter here. This would normally be set up to put your standalone in the tail section, but I'll plug that up real quick. Okay, so I got that guy sitting there. I got a bunch of other stuff in here, AMS 500, whatnot. I got a ground wire that I need to hook up for the igniter, so we'll go ahead and hook that. Okay, so that's hooked up. I already had a ground wire over to my battery for that. So I've got, you'll see 3 connectors coming in from the Maxx. This has most of the extra analog inputs, digital ins, some outputs. I've got an auxiliary 26-pin connector here that I would supply with stuff like fuel pressure, oil pressure, your boost solenoids, stuff like that would be wired in here, so I could make one harness that goes on your bike. So really could be a pretty easy plug and play setup. So we got the Maxx Sport down there, again with this ridiculously long harness for my sand rail. Got the Bosch igniter, wired for a 4.9 LSU 4.902 sensor, which is stuck in my sand rail at the moment. So I've turned that off here. And then under, if I go to fuel real quick, I had 550 cc injectors in the sand rail. I just changed it to these 303s, which I think is pretty close to stock. And let's see what happens here. Got your live logger going. You see some of the values here. All kinds of stuff that you can look at, but let's see, pull up engine. But anyway, that went from running on a stock ECU to running on a concrete mounted Maxx ECU Sport relatively quickly. Now obviously there'd be more harnesses and stuff to route to do anything other than, you know, just a stock bike. But again, it could be all plug and play. We'll build adapter harnesses to get your speed signal into the Maxx, because it does not go to the stock ECU now. Clutch input does go there already. Would build another harness that would plug into the horn connector and get you shift input, and there's all kinds of fun stuff to do with this.